Picture this, Jody Williams, sitting at her Vermont kitchen table, hammering away on her laptop. From this quiet spot, she's masterminding a global campaign to ban landmines. Hundreds of emails fly out each day. How does one person with nothing but determination and an email list ignite an entire international movement? That question is the open loop at the heart of David Bornstein's How to Change the World. A deep dive into the secret lives of social entrepreneurs transforming the planet in ways you never expected. Meet the unlikely heroes who rewrite the rules, not with armies, but with ideas and grit. How do they turn small innovations into global movements? Jody Williams spearheaded the campaign to ban landmines from a small Vermont town, mainly by orchestrating coalitions through email. Without fancy offices or huge budgets, she mobilized governments and activists worldwide, eventually winning the Nobel Peace Prize. Her secret: relentless persistence and turning technology into a megaphone for change. Think of social entrepreneurs like fire starters. They find the tiniest piece of dry tinder, a new idea or tech, and with a precise spark, they ignite a blaze that spreads far beyond. They don't wait for the forest to burn. They create their own flame to light the way, turning local solutions into global transformations. What starts as one person's spark often becomes an unstoppable wave. Take Roberto Baggio, who launched 80 computer schools in Brazil's favelas, empowering thousands with digital skills. Like a pebble dropped in a pond, these initiatives create ripples, shaping economies, societies, and futures in ways no one predicted. Forget giving cash and hoping for the best. These changemakers redesign the whole playbook, finding smarter, sustainable ways that flip social problems on their heads. Diana Proper brought Wall Street savvy into environmental activism. By using investment banking techniques, she pressured corporations to clean up their act, not by begging for charity, but by changing their business incentives. This wasn't charity. It was revolutionizing how capitalism could serve society's biggest challenges. Imagine social entrepreneurship as a clever machine where money circulates like energy, not just a one-way donation. Creative financing recycles funds, attracts investment, and multiplies impact, turning costs into assets. It's the difference between giving a fish and building a fish farm that feeds generations. The payoff? These models don't die out after a grant runs dry. They evolve, self-sustain, and scale. When social entrepreneurs innovate finance, they don't just save a problem. They redesign the system, creating lasting change that keeps on giving long after the headlines fade. At the heart of innovation lies empathy, the ability to feel what others feel and create solutions that truly fit their lives. Here's how social entrepreneurs harness it. Roberto Baggio grew up in the favelas of Brazil, so he knows the struggles firsthand. He founded 80 computer schools right where they're needed, teaching digital skills to kids usually overlooked. His edge: deep empathy that shaped every classroom, every program, tailored to the realities of his community, not some distant theory. Empathy in innovation is like tuning a radio dial precisely to your listener's frequency. Instead of imposing ideas, you listen carefully, test assumptions, and adapt. When innovators genuinely understand people's lives, their ideas become not just clever but indispensable, plugging into real needs with elegant simplicity. This approach creates more than just solutions. It builds trust and respect. Communities don't just receive help, they become partners in change. That relationship turns projects into movements, ensuring transformations last because they belong to the people they serve. Remember Jody at her laptop in Vermont? That quiet kitchen was anything but ordinary. It was a launchpad for global change. That's the core lesson here. You don't need a cape or a corporation, just a fierce idea, real empathy, and willingness to think like an entrepreneur. So try this. Identify one small problem in your world, imagine a new way to solve it, and take the first step today. You might just change the world. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.